In this video, we're gonna be putting 15 minutes on the clock, and I'm gonna source as much profitable inventory for my Amazon business as possible. If you're brand new to the channel, my name's Warner Fields from Fields of Profit. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller, and like I said, in this video, we're gonna be throwing on some screen share here in just a second. I'm gonna be showing you my insights kind of as we're sourcing, just kind of live sourcing for you guys, showing you exactly what I'm looking for as I'm looking for profitable inventory to sell on my Amazon store. These videos are always extremely useful, and you should pick up a couple nuggets here and there throughout the video. But before we jump into it, if you want even more free resources to learn how to sell on Amazon, link directly beneath me is our completely free Amazon seller Discord community. It's over 39,000 people in there sharing a ton of free information. Would love to see you in there, but let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump in here. Like I said, I've got 15 minutes on the clock, so I'm gonna be going a little bit fast. If you need to slow down the video, you can do it with the settings wheel, slow down the video like 0.75. I'm gonna be going pretty fast so we can find as much as possible. So for this video, I'm gonna be doing a method that my team does, probably the most effective method, especially for beginners, is kind of a combination between software and using SellerAmp, doing some manual sourcing. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna start us off by setting up some searches on tactical arbitrage. So to do that, to know where I'm interested in even looking, I'm gonna go to Rakuten and then go to hot deals. There's a million different places you could look. You could also just look, coupons online right now, like any kind of Google search like that. That's gonna show you all kinds of places to go. So, you've got some Nike sale. If you sell Nike, you got Adidas, some Nordstrom, all that kind of stuff. But really, I'm looking for websites where there is a specific percentage off of an entire category. That makes a really good coupon or a really good tactical arbitrage scan. Like this one says up to 50%, so it's not going to be the best. I might actually go ahead and check out this one, but this could be manually sourced. Looks like VitaCost might have a sale, so let's go ahead and check that out. And then we also have, let's go ahead, we'll just jump over to VitaCost. So Walgreens says shop now, and then we'll also check out VitaCost. And really, we just want to see some sample sections where there's a pretty decent sale or a coupon or something like that where we can activate a little bit of extra margin. Really, we're just looking for anywhere we can find some sales that other people aren't going to be able to get a week from now, right? So this could be a good example. It looks like on Ulta right now, there's 475 products that are currently on sale. I'm not sure how long this sale goes, or if it's gonna, if it's a pretend sale and if they're just kind of always on sale. If it is like an always on sale kind of thing, you probably wouldn't want to buy it. Other people can replicate that. But if it's not, we're gonna go ahead and plug that in. So you go to Ulta, and so on Ulta, I grabbed the entire URL up here. That's gonna show me all the products that are in this 475 here. And go ahead and paste that down there. Start page is 1. You technically can count to the last page here, so it would be like page 5. I just put like 99 or 999. It just runs until it doesn't, so there's no reason, in my opinion, to limit yourself. We've got a bunch of tactical arbitrage filters down here. I won't run into that in this video. There's plenty of other videos that'll show you more in depth how to use tactical arbitrage if that's where you're stuck on. So we're gonna go ahead and start this search. Over here on VitaCost, I saw this sale on teas and stuff like that. So I wanna show you how to set up a coupon scan. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in to tactical arbitrage over here. Go ahead and start a new search. Go to VitaCost. We want to paste that URL, same thing we did last time, 1 to 99. Now this time it's all the tea products on VitaCost, and they're all 15% off. So knowing that, we can go to last page 99. Over here on VitaCost, we're gonna want to do a couple things. So we got 15% off, right? And then we also want to see what kind of cash back we can get. So to do that, I'm going to go to Cashback Monitor. And over here on Cashback Monitor, we're just going to go ahead and check for the highest cashback rate. So VitaCost, we're looking for, so we'll go for top cashback here. We're getting 5% back. I don't really use these two. Maybe you do. If you do, go for it. Go ahead and activate that 8% cashback. Over here on TA, so we're getting 15% off. We're also getting 5% cashback plus 2% cashback from my credit card. So right there, that's kind of a whole section of that site that's 22% off. So we go ahead and run that search. And just for the sake of time in this video, I'm going to stop running tactical arbitrage scans there. We can wait for this data to populate. Hopefully it's not cheating. I actually ran the scans before this video just for the sake of the example. But I'll go ahead and show you what I would do next after we go ahead and set up some tactical arbitrage scans. I would go ahead and keep poking around on a bunch of different websites. Like for example, I noticed Walgreens has a 20% off the health category. So you could just go ahead and scan, do a bulk upload for 20% off everything that's health and household or health and wellness on Walgreens. But really I saw a specific sale on Rakuten that I wanted to go ahead and check out. I noticed this Olay display sale here, this would be a good example of something that I would try to manually source through, because there's gonna be a lot of opportunities that softwares are not gonna see. Same store with all of these products. There's gonna be products in all these categories, you know, this Ulta scan right here that Tactical Arbitrage did not see. So that's where I'm gonna come in and start sourcing using SellerAmp, using some manual sourcing techniques. So on this page, I'm looking for items that are on sale for one. This would be, you could plug this into Tactical Arbitrage as well, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start checking some of these items because we're getting the buy one get one 50% off. Plus we had, or was that our whole coupon over here? Okay, so it's probably not quite as good of a deal as I'd hoped for. So let's actually pass on this just for the sake of the video. If you went through enough of this, I'm sure you'd find something, but Walgreens specifically runs better sales than this right now. So we'll go ahead and pass on searching through Walgreens. Why don't we go ahead and do some manually sourcing on this Ulta sale, just so we can make sure that TA didn't miss anything. So I'm gonna start clicking on some of the things that really stick out to me. So the Fenty Beauty can be decent on Amazon, Tarte can be decent on Amazon, and I'm also clicking on these items that have massive discounts. So, you know, if we're down from $20 to $10, you know, in this example, it's only down to 73 from 92. And I'm just looking for really popular brands on Amazon, Urban Decay, Conair. Let's just start there. So we'll go over to Amazon. All right, so over here on Amazon, we're looking for that specific Fenty Beauty product. So it's not actually at the beginning there. So let's go ahead and add the Fenty Beauty there. See if it's even on Amazon. I don't think it is. Let's go for this spray here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, looks like that's the right product at least. So we're looking for a price. Usually we're looking for an item that's like twice as expensive on Amazon. So if this is selling for 20 bucks on Amazon, we could be in business. It is selling for 20 bucks, but we have a different red flag here. You can see there's only 2 sellers on it historically. And then if we check down here on SellerAmp, we can actually see that the other seller, if I move myself, we can see that the other seller over here is the brand name. So that's an easy red flag for us to go ahead and avoid this brand here. The brand themselves is selling it. They're not gonna like it if a third-party seller comes on here, so we'd wanna skip that one. So let's go ahead and check out just a couple of these that really stick out to me. If I had plenty of time, I would just continue doing this for as many of those items as possible. I'm trying to show you guys as many different ways as possible within this 15 minutes here. Hopefully we'll find something pretty decent. Otherwise, I would just keep going down the rabbit hole there. So we're looking for wild greens. Okay, here we are. So we're buying it for 22 bucks. What are we selling it for on Amazon? It's going for 28, not even close. Let's check for this guy right here. Conair Extreme Curlers. So I think that's the same as 25 over here. Yeah, so that's not really doing it for us. So we're gonna look at that Tactical Arbitrage data towards the end of the video. I would honestly just keep looking through these really good sale sections like this one. That Walgreens sale was pretty decent. I noticed there was some other sales going on Walgreens as well. I think some buy one get ones on some of this kind of stuff, which can be really good. But another thing I want to show off is, let's say you're looking through these sites and you find a good lead. In this case, we didn't within, you know, the 3 or so minutes we gave ourselves here. It's just a very manual task, right? Like if it happened within 2 minutes, this would be way too easy and everyone would be doing it. We know that it takes good effort, but it is well worth it. So I actually came across this product a couple days ago. My team did. We passed on buying it because I don't know, seems like it's like a choke collar for dogs. It seems a little unethical to me maybe. So we passed on buying this just from a humanitarian perspective. Do what you will on that. But this is a good lead, and the reason I have picked up this example here, we were buying it for 25 bucks. And actually, maybe it was karma, maybe, somebody else came on. When we were looking at this item to sell it, it had pretty consistently sold for like 50 to 55 bucks. So, we were making pretty good profit on an item like this. 50 all the way up to like 55 is a pretty decent lead, but looks like the price ended up falling. I would bet that the price probably comes back up. You can see back in the past it has fallen a couple times and risen back up pretty soon, so it probably will. But the reason I'm showing you this specific product here is because we know that these sellers down here are most likely buying this product from this website. They're just probably arbitraging this product. So knowing that, we can start looking through this storefront here, doing some reverse searching. And really, we just want to see the types of products these people sell. In this case, it looks like they only sell those collars. Let's see if this other storefront sells anything decent. So they also have a lot of these collars. This could actually be a wholesale supplier for a lot of these very popular dog branded stuff. So really we're running into some dead ends here today. Let's see if we can find anything good here within the 15 minutes or so. My next kind of idea here is checking out a slightly different sale that we had on Walgreens. I noticed that this one has an extra coupon on top of that sale we were already looking at. So I would go ahead and plug this into Tactical Arbitrage. We can also do a little bit of manually searching here. And the reason I'm looking at these specifically and not those other L'Oreal products is because this one is buy one, get one 50% off. Plus we can stack a 20% off coupon explicitly for these eyeliners. So I'm not sure how popular that particular coupon is. Which could mean that it's going to be good for us in the long run. Let's just go ahead and start checking it out. In that case, it's sold by Amazon. Let's just go ahead and check these next couple products here. If it cooperates for you, you can also right click and SAS search it. Right over here, we can see a little bit faster. So the way I did that is right click SAS search and it grabbed the title for me. It doesn't always find the perfect results. In this case, I think it did. I think it's right there. It's just sold by Amazon, so we'd want to keep going here. A lot of times you're also going to want to dig deeper by looking specifically at the Amazon page as well. You're not always going to find the good listings that are hiding. So for example, this listing right here could be worth checking out. So let's go ahead and click through because I noticed this is a 2-pack. The multi-packs, bundles, all that kind of stuff tends to be really good. So it looks like we have the same item here. So we're looking at the 581. Does it sell enough, first of all? Oh, it doesn't even sell enough. Okay, so we'd want to pass on this. There is profit there. It just doesn't really sell very fast. Personally, I would much rather my items sell faster than they did there. Let's just go ahead and keep moving on here. So we're looking for the Slim Liquid Eyeliner. Okay, so we could be onto something here. If this is, so it's 149,000 ranks. That's a little bit high, but I'm still interested. Let's see what the Kiba looks like. Let's see what SellerAmp's telling us in terms of sales. So we are selling 32 times a month. That's kind of closer to my minimum threshold. So at this point, I would want to go ahead and just check it out, see if it's in stock, see if it's the right kind of product. Because in this case, it might be a pretty good ROI, could be worth it. What color do we have in stock? We have the black in stock. My Amazon tab was over here. So the black color, is that what we're dealing with? Or is this a 2-pack? So it's actually, it might be a 2-pack. So if it's a 2-pack, we're buying these for like $6 each. Yeah, that's not worth it. So with these last couple minutes here, really striking out a lot today. So let's go ahead and check out some of this tactical arbitrage data. See what we can find here in these last couple minutes. So I'm going to quickly run through this tactical arbitrage data here. I went ahead and ran some Walmart scans and then those same exact scans we showed at the beginning of the video here. So let's just go ahead and start scrolling down the list. So I'm seeing a lot of third party here. Just for the sake of this video, I'll skip the third party. Sometimes I'd click through to them. Let's go ahead and check this one out. This could be interesting. We can see how it's pretty consistently selling for a higher price. Amazon was on it, so you don't love to see that. Let's click on this guy as well. Let's just check out a couple of these listings. Really, I'm looking for examples where the price is fairly stable over time. That's going to mean that I'm going to be a lot less likely to buy an item and immediately falls in value, and we have to run far, far away. Because that's what we're trying to avoid. So we also ran a scan on those Ulta products that were on sale. So those probably have some pretty good high potential as well. So let's go ahead and start ripping up some of these here. I'm just looking for any of these products that look to be the same based on the pictures. And then we'll start looking through here since we have maybe a minute or two left. So right away, that one's not available. I am interested in knowing if I should watch this. Yeah, so this seems like a perfect example of a product that we should be on the lookout for. You should be monitoring listings that look like this one. See when it comes back in stock, and when it does, you can just come in, swoop it up for $20 a can. You're gonna sell them for 47, get a 67% ROI. So not necessarily a lead there. Well, it is a lead, it's just not a lead yet. We gotta wait for it to come back into stock. This one could actually be really interesting. I see it's selling for $73. Is it the right flavor? Jolly Rancher, Blue Raspberry. I don't see Jolly Rancher on this one. So it's slightly different flavor, I believe. So we'll keep on moving. So we're buying these for $30 total. This is somewhat interesting. It's selling for an average of $60 for the last 30 days. Right now it's selling for 58 on the buy box. We're buying them for 30 bucks. So this is profitable. We're 35% ROI. I do see an increase in new seller count, so I would expect this price to drop. Not a home run lead, but if you got plenty of money laying around, you could get, I don't know, maybe 10 to 20 units of this. Running out of time here, so we're just gonna run through these last couple items that I opened up here. So this one was a decent lead. We just can't buy it quite yet. This one is okay. Probably gonna tank just because it's higher priced than it has been in the past. New sellers are increasing. Just kind of simple things to look out for. This one's selling for 18 bucks over here on Amazon. Might be a pretty solid lead. So it looks like it kind of hangs out at $38. Very, very consistently. We're selling for, yeah, about 18 bucks. Add to cart. It's all in stock. Over the last 30 days, let's see what our average price is. 42 bucks, sells 829 times a month. This is a pretty solid lead, I'd say. We just want to make sure it's the exact same thing. So 35 servings. We'd want to check. So 2.18 pounds, sorry. Oh, is it slightly smaller? We could also check the UPCs on an example like this. Or even the serving sizes. So if it's got, damn, it's got 30 servings here. This is 35 servings. So you could also press the Google button on something like this. See if you can find the 35 serving anywhere else. Just looking down the list here. We're already over time, so I'm gonna just run through the last leads here and see if we can find one other quick example. Looks like this one is selling. It kind of works. It's not the greatest lead. It's actually sold by the brand, I believe. Is this from Carbon Naturals? Nope. It is profitable. It's just only selling 18 times a month. Down here on the variations, we'd also want to see how fast this particular variation sells. So you can grab the ASIN from up here, paste it into Keepa variations, and I'm not seeing much movement there. It's got 30% of the ratings though, so it could be selling. It's just not the best product. This one, we're looking at an average price of 17. We're buying it for $8.50. We'd pass. $17.50 here. Looking at 16-ounce bottle. Nope, it's not quite there. $17.50, selling for $24 over here on Amazon. Once again, not quite what we're looking for. All right, so for the sake of this challenge, it looks like we may have struck out a little bit here. I debated if I should re-record this, but I kind of figured that knowing the thought process, knowing which different places to look, figured that was pretty valuable for you guys. And I don't want to just upload a bunch of wins, right? Like, it's not always wins when you're selling on Amazon. We did find a couple okay products. That one product that was out of stock is really solid if you can catch it coming back into stock. And then also from there, I'd highly recommend going ahead and reverse sourcing any of the leads, or really any of you guys who are watching this video. Go ahead and pull up the SellerAmp for any of the different products that we looked at. Go ahead and start reverse sourcing those leads, and I can almost guarantee you'll find some great products to go ahead and buy when you look at those other storefronts who were selling those items that we thought were pretty close to decent, that Cliff Bar and then that one protein shake that was out of stock. Go ahead and reverse source all those sellers. You'll probably find some pretty decent stuff since we already kind of figured out where they're buying it from. So even though we didn't find a home run product there within 15 minutes, hopefully you guys still got a ton of value out of this video, learned how to source some items for your Amazon store. If you did, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. It helps out the channel, helps me for sharing information with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to drop those down below as well. I'm always happy to answer those, but I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.